And if you're a dog owner, chances are you've heard of this virus, parvovirus. It's a deadly virus you get your dog vaccinated to prevent.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Did you know that humans can get parvovirus as well? The CDC, in fact, is warning that there's a rise in cases. The question is, are they the same thing? Can you give it to your dog? Can they give it to you? Senior health correspondent Monica Robbins is joining us now. Just everybody with a dog right now is going, Monica, tell me what's happening.
I was at Bark at the Park in Bay Village over yesterday, actually, and everybody was asking me this because they heard about, because parvovirus is a very, very scary thing. Now, for all the dog owners out there, it is not the same as the parvovirus that infects dogs, and it is not possible for you or your dog to give it to one another. Now, the CDC did issue a warning last week notifying healthcare providers about increased activity in the U.S. of parvovirus B19. That is the human version of the disease. It is a seasonal respiratory virus transmitted through respiratory droplets by people with or without symptoms. It often causes your body to stop producing red blood cells. Chances are you've probably had it once in your life. It's estimated 50% of adults and 85% of older folks have had an infection in their lifetime. Now, there is no routine surveillance for this. It is not a reportable disease, but it does pose a risk to certain groups of people. They include pregnant people, those with sickle cell disease, and those with compromised immune systems. Now, a lot of the cases came from classrooms. So, as these kids go back to school, parents, you need to be aware of this because symptoms can appear about 7 days after infection. The first phase is typically fever and fatigue, and then this is when they're most contagious. It lasts about 5 days. The second phase usually includes a blotchy red rash on their face, commonly known as slap cheek rash, and a second rash can appear elsewhere on the body, maybe itchy, and can last several days. And yes, it can cause achy joints. Now, the rash can last up to 10 days. Most people recover completely. So the reason for the warning is because in June, the CDC received reports from doctors who saw an increase in numbers of pregnant women with severe fetal anemia or pregnancy loss, and cases of increases in aplastic anemia in people with sickle cell disease. So again, as kids go back to school, this is very important, especially for little ones. The rise in cases were among kids 5 to 9 years old. So it's the little kids we have to watch for, especially around pregnant people.
All right, good to know. Monica, thank you so much.
Sure.